Hello, welcome to my channel. In this channel you will enter my mind. I am a young male, as you can probably tell by my voice, although my voice will be altered so that you never fully know my real voice. The reason for this is I will remain anonymous. I will never give away personal locations, details, or facts about me that may reveal who I am, because this is going to be an extremely personal, in-depth look into my life through words. There will likely be things said on this channel and revealed to that I don't want anyone to ever know who it's coming from. This is both a way to express myself without any consequence, and something that I feel like is rather unprecedented and not done. Someone laying it all out on the line, every thought, detail, and part of themselves to be opened up to for the world. So you will never know who I am unless you somehow figure it out, to which I will try my best to make sure that doesn't happen. And the point isn't for you to know who I am. The point is for you to tune in, if you so wish, to gain insight into someone's life through the expression of their own mind, and their thoughts, and the way they feel. Me remaining anonymous is something that adds this mysterious tone to it, a mystifying element to it. You don't need to know who I am, but you can learn about me and wonder who's behind the voice. And I think that's gonna be one of the best parts about this channel. So the channel name is Enter My Mind because you are entering my mind every time I click record and talk to my audience. And I thought I would start the first episode or introduction to this by telling you guys a story. Something that I went through and something I experienced, and allow you guys to enter my mind and explain how I was feeling and why I did what I did. So today I'll be revealing to you the story of the time I intentionally self-harmed myself. So as we all know, self-harm comes in a lot of different forms. My chosen form of self-harm, I feel, is the most common one and the one most people associate with a phrase, which is cutting, using a sharp object to usually draw blood. So basically what happened is I used to talk to a lot of suicidal, depressed people, mainly girls, and I liked helping them and listening to their stories. I liked putting myself in their mind and being able to envision what they felt and feel some of the things they felt and help them through it, through my own experiences and just listen to their story and be with them through the ride. I've even had people say that I've saved their lives just by some of the things I've said, or my willingness to listen and not give up on them, and that I've given them hope they never thought anyone would give them. There was times where I would sit in a Skype call with people for hours as they would cry to me and just talk about how they felt and put everything out there on the line for me. However, as I would hear these stories of people harming themselves and hear these stories of people going through these times when relating to suicidal type behaviors, I could never fully understand what they felt, because I had never felt that. I had never self-harmed myself. I had never drawn blood, burnt myself, hit myself, or intentionally hurt my body like these people had. And I was always very curious about it. How bad would it hurt? How bad would the scar be? How much pressure would I have to use to draw blood? Would I want to do it more, or was it something I would never want to do again? And the only way to fully be able to understand what these people had went through and relate to them was to do it myself. So one night when I was alone and there was no one around, I took a razor that you would use to shave, and I broke the razor into a bunch of little pieces and took one of the razor blades. I took a bit of water and rubbed the area I was about to cut, which I will not reveal because pieces of this story could be put in together and you could figure out who I am if you knew where. But I'd taken some water and just got the area wet, and then I pushed it down and dragged it across my skin. And it didn't cut, I didn't push hard enough, it just stung. And so I did this a couple times and became frustrated with the fact it wasn't working. Keep in mind, I had never done this before, like I said, and this was all new to me. So I took some water and put it on the area again, and I, with anger, pushed it down and dragged it, drawing blood. The scar is roughly 3 inches long, maybe 1/8 of an inch wide, and remains the most evident scar on my body to this day. It did hurt pretty bad, however I was not ashamed, and I never plan on doing it again. But I felt what those people felt. I felt that sting. I seen the blood on myself, and I was able to understand what someone feels when they do this to themselves. And only then was I able to relate or understand what these people had gone through, although on a much smaller scale, when I had done this. So I do not regret it, and it was something that I'm not proud that I did, but I'm not upset that I did it all either, and I don't regret it because it helped me learn, it helped me understand people in a way I was never able to before. So you have entered my mind and learned my story about self-harm and why I would intentionally, as a human being, harm myself and what I gained from it. This story may be dark and depressing to some people, and if you wish to tune out of my channel or not come back to ever listen to any of my videos, I fully understand. But to those of you who find this interesting and want to listen, then this is for you. So I'll see you guys, or I guess talk to you guys next time. Thank you for entering my mind. And until next time, have fun wondering who's behind the mic.